2, 1.
Alex, we're here again. It's
We
a
are.
beautiful Thursday morning, and I'm so pleased. As you can see over here on the top, we're talking to El Paso. I mean, wow, it's awesome. I'm pleased to announce that we have Anna Cosgrove, and she's been in the industry, the real estate industry, for over 16 years, and she's going to tell us all the great things in El Paso. I'm so excited because this is my hometown. This is my stomping grounds. I was going to put Coronado T-Bird. Yeah. I was going to put Coronado in the back and everything like that. But
We're going to put what class you were to, Chris? Class of
no, we weren't going to add that.
Class of 19 something.
We're not going to add that. 2014. But I'm pleased to announce that. Let's kick it off. I'm just so
absolutely
excited.
Let's do it.
Well, nice to meet you all this morning.
Oh, all right, 1 second, Anna. I know Chris loves his little intro.
I love it.
So the point of our little As Money Moves, we're tracking people moving in and out of Albuquerque and the New Mexico area. El Paso and New Mexico, we seem to share people back and forth. Between 2014 and 2018, we had over 5,000 people moving to and fro El Paso and New Mexico. And what was funny, looking at the stats, because I'm kind of a nerd guy, there's only 5 counties in all of New Mexico that we don't have somebody from El Paso that has moved to. So, I mean, people from El Paso are coming and they're everywhere in New Mexico. It was the only other place that has been we've got the most people from is El Paso. It's interesting.
Very interesting.
Cool.
I didn't know that.
But you take some of our people too, so it's fair.
Right?
Probably the same guy. Nobody wants him in his state. We keep sending him back and forth. He's just cranky.
They're doing the Camino Real move.
Yeah.
From Mexico all the way up to San Jose.
Don't be talking like that about me, Alex.
There's Chris going back and forth.
Same guy.
Hey, so Anna, you've done real estate for a little bit. We like to ask people, what's your favorite part of being a realtor?
Well, number one is meeting special people like yourselves.
When you say special, is it with air quotes?
No, I enjoy interacting with people, and I think that's one of my favorite aspects of being a realtor, and also being your own boss. Pretty much is what I like.
Absolutely, I find that you find that too. Being your own boss is kind of nice.
Yeah.
I find that I'm a lazy boss sometimes.
No,
it's not good all the time.
Right.
Yeah, and then that freedom. Anna, how is the marketplace out there?
Market is on fire pretty much. The housing prices have gone up 10% from 2019 to 2020. Prices have gone up 10%. The lack of inventory is crazy. I mean, there's multiple offers on most properties, and it's on fire.
You guys are having the same problems we're having.
Yes.
How's the new construction out there, though?
The new construction on the east out there towards Horizon, it'll be one city at one point. Horizon and El Paso is almost met in the middle with new construction. It's actually it's really nice out there, actually.
Awesome. Wow. So what's the best deals right now? If I was an investor and I said, Anna, I want a good deal out there as an investor, what would you recommend right now?
Oh, I like multi-unit family.
Okay.
Multi-units for investors.
Perfect.
Awesome.
So what's your average sales price and stuff right now in El Paso?
The average home sales price is about $180. I have some statistics here from the A&M Real Estate Center, and it says the average price rose 10.105% from your house is $184. This year, starting in November, it'll be $202. So the prices have risen.
Wow. So just to kind of compare that to Albuquerque, our average price is $285. So El Paso, housing-wise, honestly, is a lot more affordable. You can probably get a lot more house out there than you can I'm not trying to kick people out of Albuquerque. You know, I'm just saying,
There you go, Alex. Hey,
that would be an advantage. I mean, that's affordable housing still, which is kind of nice.
Crazy. And El Paso, it says the average sales price, is about 184. Then it rose to 202. So
it's still affordable.
Still affordable. Hey, why not? I mean, there's a lot of things open out there. Hey, I mean, and it's not that far away from where we're at. What,
4.5 hours away?
4. Well, it depends on how fast you drive. Maybe about 3.5. No, I'm just joking. If we're popping in the fifth year, I mean, yeah.
So how has the COVID changed everything down there for you guys?
Oh, the COVID, the lovely
COVID.
Well, job loss, number one. But on the other hand, everyone wants out of their apartments and are looking for affordable housing. So that's why there's such a lack of inventory. Everyone wants out of their smaller.
I think they're tired of living in their mom's basement.
Yeah, exactly.
It's hard to date when you're living in your mom's basement.
Yeah.
It is. It's just hard. And then COVID itself, it's been harder to date for people. It's just been a weirdness. It's just weird things like that. Me and the wife went out to El Paso about a month ago.
Oh, nice.
And we just kind of went because restaurants were open, I think.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's one great thing. Everything's open pretty much.
And you guys have a lot of, I was surprised how many restaurant choices you guys had.
Oh,
We had breakfast at some little French bistro. We had Mexican for dinner. I was actually really impressed. I didn't realize that.
Where did you eat your Mexican food at?
Oh my God, I can't remember the name. It was like, I can't pronounce it, so I figured it'd be good.
There you go, Alex. Cheese. Head to Chico's Tacos or something like that. That's good after 2 a.m. I mean, heck. Just don't try to freeze it and bring it to New Mexico. It doesn't taste the same.
That's true, it doesn't.
There's lots of restaurants. So they've got big steakhouses. They've got corralitos. That's wonderful. They're just great. I like their steak. There's tons of Mexican food. El Paso's pretty culturally
diverse there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the lockdowns, did you guys go through a round of good lockdowns too, or you guys been pretty much open?
We went through our rounds of lockdowns, especially at the beginning of the COVID. We were locked down, but.
So did it ever affect your guys' real estate business? I mean, were you guys ever not allowed to do it?
It actually increased it. The only part I had I'm licensed in Texas and New Mexico. So in New Mexico, at one point, your governor wouldn't let us show the houses. We had to sit in the car. That was just the weirdest part.
Agreed.
Sit in the car, unlock the house, have them video themselves while they're walking through the house if it had items in it, and that was just really bizarre. That was.
See, that's interesting because you're right there, so you see the contrast between the two states more so than most people.
Exactly. And then and business went about. People were a little worried about the COVID with they put hand sanitizer, and some people had shoe coverings and stuff like that. That's pretty different from the norm.
Yes, a little bit. So have you guys lost a lot of restaurants and stuff? I mean, or have they kind of stayed pretty good?
For lease signs, I'm going to say, a lot of people can pay their rent, so there's lots of leased spaces for lease.
See, that's what I'm always kind of curious about. They keep talking about, all right, because nobody's been able to get foreclosed on or kicked out of their houses or leases yet, So I'm always curious, not in a negative way, just, opportunity wise, what's it going to look like in September, October, when they may start foreclosing or they may evict these people? I
was thinking probably in May. What do you think? Because they can't go on with not paying.
Yeah, what are you hearing, Chris, on that?
This is your.
As far as
foreclosures and evictions and that kind of stuff.
One thing that they did mention, and you'll see a lot of social media posts on the DACA. Okay. I don't know if you saw that, but they're now FHA is allowing DACA loans. That's people that have, that are residents within the states, but they're still going by the same guidelines in the lending industry when it comes to foreclosures, or not necessarily foreclosures, but forbearance loans.
Okay.
So they're still going through the same guidelines, and I know that things will probably even change more, depending on our new president and everything like that. But we're not seeing much of a chitter chatter when it comes to the feds. We're still, we're interest rates are still low. Nothing's really changed. They were unpredictable right now, but as far as the foreclosures, as far as um, these investors, and we're not seeing that much of a chatter yet. But soon can tell. I mean, soon can tell. But yeah, it's hilarious because it's the same as when it first started, but they haven't. I mean, we're going to be increased. This is going to be one of the biggest years again for lending and real estate.
Well, that's good.
It's awesome.
Yes.
It's a great. It's a great job to have right now, as long as we have houses.
If it's good for you, then it's going to be good for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Should be a good year. Yeah, we're predicting that as well. It should be a good year. And I'm hoping once more vaccines come out and people are a little bit more, there's still people not wanting to sell their house and deal with it because of COVID.
That one, I had a statistic here too in comparison to last year to this year with houses on the market. Let's see what it says here. I think it's down by 30%.
Oh yeah.
I mean, as far as inventory is concerned. So I mean.
So all these people who wanted to move, maybe that'll help out on the inventory piece this year.
Yeah.
So we got a lot to be optimistic about this year.
I think so.
Exactly.
I think so too. I think it'll be very good.
Mm-hmm.
Now for the important questions.
Uh-oh.
No, it's not where you want to party. It's a favorite place and it's a favorite restaurant.
Parties.
I'm like going, hey, well, hey, I'm going back to my youth part, but favorite restaurants. I already know one of my favorite restaurants, but that was back in the day, and things could have changed. But favorite restaurant, what's your favorite restaurant out there? What do you recommend?
Out here in El Paso, I recommend Corralitos if you want steak. It's the famous Rosa's Cantina that has Mexican food and famous for Marty Robbins' song, the West Town of El Paso, I believe it's called. What else? We've got great restaurants, I will say. That's supposed to be some of the best Mexican food in the country right here.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a challenge there.
Tex-Mex. This is like grand Mexican food. It's wonderful.
Where's Corralitos?
There's like 2 or 3 locations, but there's one here on Donovan that they just expanded. And been in there yet. Perhaps tonight I'll go.
Rub it in. See, I see what you're doing here.
God, I'm like,
she's going to be posting pictures. I'm getting more excited about people posting pictures going out to eat than I am anything else right now. Just so jealous.
Right? I'm like, do they have curbside? let me drive 4.5 hours to get curbside.
Well, if you're going to drive that far, just go inside, get a table, have a beer, enjoy yourself.
Really?
Absolutely. So you would recommend that one, Mexican? I mean, is that like your all-time favorite?
Well, for steak.
All-time favorite restaurant, all-time favorite. Like, if everything else closed down, or this one restaurant closed down, it'd be like almost the end.
Well, I love JJ's Mexican food. It's been one of my favorites since high school.
JJ.
So Whitney says Kiki's is really good.
Kiki's delicious too. Very good. On the other side of the mountain.
Oh, wow. See?
Road trip, baby. Road trip, Chris. Let's go.
I'm telling you. I still got a house out there. I still got friends out there. Hey, El Paso guys. Yeah.
But we'll go have a cocktail.
Yeah, several.
So what do you think the best kept secret is in El Paso?
I think one of the best kept secrets in El Paso is actually the Franklin Mountains. It's part of the Chihuahuan desert that we have here. There's so much to do up there, and the Franklin Mountains are El Paso wraps around the mountains, and in that there's a 40-mile state park. It's one one of the largest city, like suburban parks in the country. You can go camping, hiking, picnicking, bird watching. There's about 100 miles of trails, so people with their bikes and stuff. What else is? It's just wonderful. It's really beautiful up there. It's like oasis in the middle of the city. It's beautiful.
I thought that was interesting when we went down to El Paso. How it circles this mountain.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck? Does it keep going all the way around? Does it keep going all the way around?
It actually that mountain range goes up through Las Cruces, and then from Las Cruces goes all the way up to Rito. So it's pretty much
That's pretty cool. It is pretty cool.
I didn't even know about all those little things inside there. I was mostly stuck in Mexico and Juarez, but you know we're not gonna go there. But
well, you spent half your high school years in Juarez.
I'm just yeah, you know.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
No, but I mean, we used to. I mean, of course, the Trans Mountain Road, and you know, and then of course the Scenic Drive right over there on the right hand side as well. And I've seen some of those bigger houses that are still. Some of them are building too, and I mean those value homes are still holding value up there on the mountain. I mean, you're talking about $1 million homes, like right? I mean, $900,000 homes right there on the mountain.
Nice.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
So I think we're about out of time. Anna, thank you so much.
You're welcome. It was
this was fun. Where can people find you?
You can find me if you just Google Anna Cosgrove. You'll see I'm our real estate group. I really don't have a website, but that's it. Anna Cosgrove.
I found you pretty easy. I noticed you're on Facebook. Are you on Instagram and stuff as well?
Instagram, Anna Cos 17.
All right, so you can find you Anna Cos
17.
17. So she graduated 2017.
That's
nice.
I thought you guys graduated together, Chris.
Yeah.
I know
2017.
I know your first numbers were 19 for sure.
No, I don't even know where you got
and then maybe an 8 next.
I don't know where you got that number from, okay? Come on now. Come on, Alex. You're killing me, man.
I'm sorry. All right, guys. For Chris Gonzalez, I'm Alex Wiles, and this has been As Money Walks.
Have a good afternoon.